In October 2008, as the global financial system was collapsing, a stranger on the internet published a 9-page document. No company launch, no government backing, no CEO, just a name no one had heard before: Satoshi Nakamoto. The document was simple, almost boring. Its title, Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. At the time, the world had bigger problems. That same month, the investment bank Lehman Brothers had just collapsed. Markets were in free fall. Governments were rushing to rescue banks with trillions of dollars. And in the middle of that chaos, this unknown author proposed something quietly radical: money without banks. To understand why that idea mattered, you have to understand how digital money normally works. When you send money today, you're not actually sending anything. You're asking a bank to change numbers in its database. Your bank subtracts money from your account. Another bank adds it to someone else's. That's it. The entire global payment system runs on trusted middlemen updating ledgers. And those middlemen solve a critical problem: double spending. Because digital files can be copied endlessly, without someone keeping records, the same digital dollar could be spent twice or 1,000 times. For decades, that problem made decentralized digital money impossible, until Bitcoin appeared. The breakthrough behind Bitcoin wasn't just a new currency. It was a new way for strangers to agree on a shared financial history. Instead of one central database, Bitcoin uses a public ledger called the blockchain. Imagine a record book that thousands of computers hold at the same time. Every transaction is written into that book. Anyone can see it. Anyone can verify it. But here's the strange part. Updating the ledger requires solving incredibly difficult mathematical puzzles. Computers around the world compete to solve them. The winner gets to add the next block of transactions to the chain. And as a reward, that computer receives newly created Bitcoin. This process is called mining, which means the system that powers digital money is essentially a global competition to solve useless math problems. It sounds absurd, and in some ways it is. But the absurdity is the point. Those puzzles make cheating extremely expensive. Changing past transactions would require redoing enormous amounts of computational work. The deeper a transaction sits in the chain, the harder it becomes to alter. Trust isn't placed in a bank. It's placed in math, incentives, and massive electricity consumption. There's another twist. Bitcoin's code limits the total supply to 21 million coins. Not around 21 million, exactly 21 million. Unlike traditional currencies, no central bank can print more during a crisis. For supporters, that's financial freedom. For critics, it's economic rigidity bordering on fantasy. At first, almost nobody cared. In 2010, someone famously bought 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin. At the time, it seemed like a fair trade. Today, those coins would be worth hundreds of millions of dollars. As prices rose, interest exploded. New cryptocurrencies appeared. Speculation followed. Fortunes were made overnight and lost just as quickly. Some see cryptocurrency as the future of money. Others see it as a massive financial experiment. But the uncomfortable truth is this: Bitcoin wasn't just created to make people rich. It was created because in 2008, someone looked at the global financial system and concluded that trust itself had become the weakest part of money. And the real question now isn't whether cryptocurrency will survive. It's whether a world built on code and incentives
can truly replace a system built on institutions and human judgment.